All right, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing this wonderful? I thought it was Tuesday, but it's actually Wednesday. The time just be going. I know I don't know my age of 39. I know it's so much younger. I literally thought today was Tuesday. But anyways, it is Wednesday, and I'm so glad to be in front of you on this morning. This morning is not like any other morning because it's a new morning. It's a new morning. It's a new start. It's a new start for you and your family. It's a new beginning for you and your family. And you have to see it like that. You have to see every day is a new opportunity. It's a new chance. It's a new thought. It's a new mindset if you allow it. If you allow it. So with that, welcome again to Family Morning Transformation with yours truly, DMP Speaks. Before I get into today's session, I just want to just send a shout out to my wife. Um, it's not her birthday. It's not anniversary. We've already had our birthdays. I just want to give a shout out to her because what you see in front of you is a person, a man that can do all that I'm doing, but do it with peace and a good push, encouragement, prayer, uh, and excitement because my wife, I have a woman in my life, Black strong woman that really believes in what I'm doing. So I want to give a shout out to my wife, Chantel. Honey, I love you very much. I really appreciate you. And again, sometimes it's not about celebrating everybody else celebrates, just celebrating that special person in your life. That's just what I want to do. No strings attached. Well, we actually got strings because we got these on. These are not jewelry. I'm messing with y'all, but seriously, I just wanted to give a shout out to my wife, Chantel. I love you, honey. So, so again, good morning to you all. So what I would like to do is just introduce myself. If this is your first time, my name is David M. Pinkston, but I go by the name of DMPSpeaks. I am a speaker. I'm a Christian counselor and a family restoration specialist, a family coach. I come to help bridge the gap between you and your teen, young adult, or your older child. Maybe you are a professional. Maybe you are a CEO of a company. Maybe you are just doing your thing in your area of expertise and experience, and you are, you're living well, you're doing well. But one of the things that's not working well is your relationship with your child, the relationship with your teen or young adult, or your grown child with their own family, he or she. And that's something would like to be welcoming in is relationship and communication. I want to help you bridge that gap. So I have devised a plan years ago, but I put it into form into my business, which is DMP Speaks LLC. The name of the program is Family Reconnection Program, where we really vigorously work and work out the real situations, the real issues that a lot of families deal with, but they don't get help with. And they've been dealing with this for years on top of years. So I want to encourage you. I have slots open. At the end of this live morning show, I will show you some information on how to get in contact with me. Please, please do not hesitate, because I'll say this: the time that has passed, you can't get that time back, but you can get the time remaining that you have with one another so that you can grow quicker, faster together. And I do believe every family deserves transformation. So with that, welcome again. So the topic that we're going to talk about today is parents, guardians asking for help. Again, the topic this morning is parents or guardians, grandmothers, grandfathers, whoever you are, to that child, teen, young adult, asking for help. Now, asking for help sometimes can be hard. I come from a very religious church background. And what I mean by that is they'll ask for prayer, which is nothing wrong. Prayer is essential. Prayer is, and I can say this boldly, prayer is essential and it's needed and it works, right? But beyond asking for prayer, because of you dealing with certain things in your household, it could be marriage, it could be finances, but we're talking about your children because you are not talking to them or they're not talking to you. It's one thing to say, I need prayer, we're going through this. I want to focus on today how to ask for help specifically with your need or with your issue. Excuse me. Sinuses are acting up. Forgive me. So if I do that in between, it's just my sinuses. Excuse me. You have to ask for help. We just can't go off of, I need y'all to just pray. That's one thing. To ask for help is another. Like, be specific. Me and my child are not getting along. Me and my child or my grandchild, we're not seeing eye to eye. Me and my son, we talk, but we don't talk like we used to. We do more yelling and screaming than anything. We don't really have a conversation because we're not on the same page. I need help to reconnect back to my child. I need help talking to my daughter again. We're just not seeing eye to eye. She barely speaks to me in the morning. She barely says goodnight to me during the day. We don't even eat at the table as a family anymore. I need help. My team is coming in the house at certain times of the night. I'm not getting any sleep. I need help. My team is my son is running with the wrong crowd. My daughter is running with the wrong crowd. I need help. I feel like I'm doing this by myself. I'm just giving you an example. I'm doing this by myself. I need some help. So that's how you ask for help. Because let's be honest, a lot of you are going through similar things that I just talked about, those examples. But you haven't asked for help yet. You've only mentioned what you're going through. See, mentioning what you're going through and actually asking for help are two different things. When you're talking about it, people are sympathetic and they're empathetic with you, right? That's one degree. But to ask for help, a lot of you struggle, parents, let's be honest. Again, this is to help you. It's not to hinder you, it's to help you. You don't ask for help. And then you get frustrated when people say, well, I'm going to pray for you, or I got you on my mind if you need anything, but you're not asking. See, when we don't ask for help, we continue to deal with the same things that we're dealing with our family, with our children over. It's like, I'm being serious when I say this. It's like Groundhog Day. You are living that situation every day. And a lot of you are really, really, really living these negative things, these negative relationships with your children or your adult children every day, every week. It's the same thing, or it gets worse, and it's not getting any better because you're not asking for help. You're not reaching out and saying, how can I fix my relationship with my child? How can I fix this? I'll say it again. How can I fix this relationship? Where can I go? And I'm gonna say this too. It's gonna be hard, but it's gonna be right. Especially in our African American communities. Excuse me. We have a problem asking for help. And we'll ask for help when it's too late. when it's late in the situation, when the situation has gotten totally out of hand, we shouldn't have to do that. We shouldn't have to wait till things get worse. Can I ask you, why do we do that? I'm going to tell you why we do that. Because some of us have been taught to be quiet. I'll say it again. Some of us have been taught to be quiet when you are dealing with problems in your family. You don't say nothing. That's a generational thing. That's happened with my family. It's probably happened with your family. We don't ask for help. People that have been strong on drugs or alcohol or alcoholic or been abused. And I know it's a hard topic, but I'm talking about in general asking for help. We don't like to ask for help in our communities, our communities of color, our Black African American communities. A lot of times, now I'm not saying everybody does this, I'm not saying that, but the majority, we don't like to ask for help until it gets too late because we're so proud, and we're a proud people anyways. We should be proud of who we are. But if we're struggling in area, we should not be ashamed to say anything. The reason why I could talk about this because I was ashamed. I personally was ashamed with my own individual situations. I wouldn't ask for help. I wouldn't go to the doctor. I was having complications with my health a few years ago, but I wouldn't say anything. I wouldn't go to the doctor. I wouldn't do those things. Give me 1 second. I'm having a little trouble with my computer here. There we go. Now forgive me. Some of this equipment is just acting up. But anyways, you got to learn how to ask for help when you are struggling in your family. You have to open up your mouth and say, I need help. See, when you ask for help, it's not a weak moment that you're experiencing. It's a strong moment. It's a momentum moment. That's what I call it. When you ask for help, when you open up your mouth and say, I need help. I can't deal with this anymore by myself. I can't take the pressure by myself. I need help. When are we going to get to the place that we're asking for help? I just want this to sink in for a moment. When are we going to ask for help? We've been doing this on our own, and we've been struggling. We have been struggling every day. We have been losing sleep every day. We've been fighting, and that's exhausting. It's physically exhausting. It's emotionally exhausting, right? It's psychologically exhausting and frustrating and irritating because your family continues to deal with this cycle of chaos. That's why I said before, functioning in dysfunction. Because you won't ask for help, you could be so proud and so private, so proud and so private that your privacy is making things worse. Your pride is making the situation in your family, in your communication with your child, with your family, worse. With that adult child, worse. With your teen or young adult, worse. And it's not getting any better because you won't ask for help. You won't reach out to people that you know. You won't reach out to me. And you've been watching because you feel like, maybe I'm going to judge you, but I'm going to let you know something. And you can ask the clients that I have, I'm not here to judge. Brother, I'm not here to judge. Sister, I'm not here to judge. We'll do everything else. We'll take money that we need to put into family coaching and therapy, and we'll buy all these extravagant things. We'll go on the best trips thinking that's going to fix it. And that's great. But is that going to fix the issue? Because you can be at a wonderful place like with Jamaica for a family trip, or the Floridas, or the Georgias, or wherever, the amusement park, and you're still not getting along. You're still on different pages of your life, of this journey in life as a family. You're on different pages. And because you're on different pages, you're not, the money was a waste. Even when you come back, it's still the same because you're not working on the issues. You're covering up with sneakers. You're covering up with trips. You're covering up with the stylish things of life, but you're not dealing with the issue. And because you're not dealing with the issues, not only things have been worse, you're growing apart when you're supposed to be growing together. Because again, time, as my parents taught me so many times, time waits for no one, and you can't get that time back, but you can utilize the time that you have now. You gotta ask for help. You have to put your pride aside. You gotta put your thoughts aside, and you have to get the help that you need before things get worse, before it's too late. Your baby ain't gonna be a baby forever. They're gonna move out one day, and you wanna make sure that you have the best relationship that you can have for them and yourself. We cannot wait until you think things are gonna get better. We can't wait. We have to act now. Y'all hear what I'm saying? We have to act now. Don't wait till tomorrow. Do something about it today. So let me end here. There are families. There are multiple families out there, like you, sis, like you, bro, like you, mom and dad, grandma, that you are at this place because you're working, you're doing wonderful things. You're impacting the community. You're working in social work. You're working in the school system. You're working and you're a director or supervisory position. And you're making great strides in those areas. But in your family life, in your relationship with your child, it is not the greatest. Let's change that. Let's make the impact at home. Not just out there, but at home, where it really counts. Let me help you get that structure back. Let's get those ways of communication back. Let me help you do that. I want you to go to my social media pages. I want you to sign up today. Don't wait till tomorrow. Sign up today for your free call with me. Let's set something up for you and your family's future. Ask for help. Don't wait. Ask for the help. I'll say it again. Don't wait. Ask for the help. Guys, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. Listen, I'm going to, like I said at the beginning of the show, I have some information I can share if you're ready to take that leap, to take that faith leap for your family, to take that leap that's going to change your lives forever, instead of waiting. The help that you need in a shorter time, within 12 weeks, guaranteed, I can change your family's life around forever. And that's a guarantee. Guys, thank you so much. Check me out tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. for another session with yours truly, DMP Speaks. Guys, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the morning. Take care. Enjoy your day. Be safe.